And so at this time on the screen, you will see the Business Essentials Canvas course that students see. Now this is of course the teacher view, so it's a little different when the students log in. On the home page is overall generic links for all students, everything from the CMS school calendar, school information, bell schedule, so forth. And I'm just going to go over a couple of things. Classroom policy is, again, when a student is absent for a group activity day, they must do the group assignment on their own. Students have up to 5 days from an absence to complete work without any late point deductions. After the 5 days, that work, of course, would be deducted 5 points per day. Also note that the CMS grading policy is that once we have taken a unit test, assignments for that unit must be in within 5 days from the test date, and if not, it becomes a permanent 0. So what I like to tell students is always go through the modules page. So this recording is supposed to be for Thursday, March 6th. So just wanted to let you know, everything we do in class is on Canvas. The students have access to the course syllabus, the pacing calendar, which is a layout of when we should be testing, information regarding what assignments are on what day. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll to, for example, March, and of course it looks a little tight here being on a teacher's page, but here we are laying out that we would be in Unit 3, and we would be testing Unit 3 on Wednesday, March 12th. So that information is there. Also, going back to our introduction module, information regarding Student Square app. Students should be having Student Square on their phone so they can receive any school messages, not just from parents, homeroom teachers, counselors, admin, so forth. So once we get past the introduction of the course, we have already completed the Unit 1, Understanding Ethics, and Unit 2, Understanding the Business Environment. So currently we are in Unit 3, and let me just show you the layout that your students have access to. So the Unit 3 Business Management for Business Essentials class, we always have the indicator. So 301, understand the types of business activities. And based on that state indicator, we have a document of key terms. So it's like a shortened version of the notes. Then we have the presentation for our notes, which I go through with the student in full explanation. Then often we have different types of assignments. For example, this is a lesson page. So if a child was absent or we were having remote learning, the students are supposed to go to the lesson page and understand that this is what we did on that day, that we did 14 slides of the 301 notes. There is a video helping to explain the main functions of the business, what study guides we did, and then of course some instructions. So in this situation, this assignment does not have an attached worksheet. So the students would then go to what's called a Canvas activity. And that Canvas activity, and again, this is in teacher view, looks a little different. So the Canvas activity is where the students can have a combination of multiple choice, true, false, categorization, fill in the blank. And the students get a link to a supporting article, which is a deeper dive into the notes that we have. Daily assignments that are rehearsed grades only have one attempt. And so students would complete, this is a category question where they match the answers to the categories. Sometimes we have activities where the students will be typing in, looking up something on the internet, and then answering their questions. And this is to be done within the class time frame, and of course due by the end of class always. So giving the computer a chance to refresh here. So that would be the lesson, that would be the Canvas activity, and then here is a separate link to that supporting article that I just showed. So these 3 items would be part of one day's assignment. And then of course another lesson. Often in Unit 3, we have assignments where items are connected directly to the lesson itself. So you can see we have lessons, we have supporting articles, we sometimes have note quizzes reflecting the notes, and the kids can use their notes to do so. And then we also have information regarding reviews and test dates. So for example, the students already know when the test would be for Unit 3 because all of these dates are up to date by module. So after Unit 3, the lessons have not yet been planned past March the 11th, but you will see that we're going to also cover in Unit 4 business operations. Unit 5 is all about business technology, in other words, our IT unit. And then Unit 6 will be our job search, where we're going to be doing resumes, cover letters, understanding how to do these things, not just for jobs, but for college, for scholarships, for internships. And yes, students in high school can do internships. Also note, this course has a district midterm exam as well as a state assessment, which means no matter how good your student attendance is or how good their grade is in class, all students are mandatory to take the state assessment. This is a class that is measured by the state for school purposes. So this is everything that you see here in Canvas. Also, the syllabus is attached to Canvas for both you and the student. If, as a parent, if you are a parent observer through Canvas, you will see the course syllabus. You do have access. This is the only thing that's pretty much open to parents. This is a public page. And of course, in the syllabus is, again, the reminders about CMS policies, grading policies, our policy on, of course, academic integrity, or in other words, our tolerance for cheating. And then, of course, just a rundown of where things fall into. So, of course, at the high school level, prepare grades are 20%, and that would be note quizzes and group work. Rehearse grades are our daily assignments, which is individually completed by each student. That is 30% of their grade. Perform grades are going to be test grades, midterms, the final exam, and then we have a project we do at the end of the course just to show our skills. So all of that is on the syllabus, and just wanted to let you know that this is, of course, accessible to you if you ask your student to also log in and show you their Canvas courses, which we encourage you to do so. So this is, again, Business Essentials, which is the intro to the business pathway. Thank you for attending and watching this video.